surprised we didn't split apart a bit. So I suppose to some extent what I've got to do is, hope that. I mean, I might be all right towards the end. I don't know on the the climb because I've got a relatively good power to weight sprint, but not like it's hopefully the hope is that the real hardcore sprinters can wear themselves out a bit. So then I might be able to scrape a top 10 in like the third or fifth time round. That kind of thing.
I think that's the thinking, isn't it?
Yeah. But then having said that, last week in the sprints, I was only like 12th or 13th. So it wasn't that far away. So I don't know whether this week might be slightly different in terms of they might select a different team, if you know what I mean. But I did feel like it wasn't a super sprint heavy league compared to some of them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sure.
Because if I'm trying quite hard and getting not that far away, it can't be and my sprint has got a bit better. I'm still not doing 1,000 watts, but I can do the 800 pretty easy. You know what I mean? So
yeah, right.
Oh, mate, I'm still in the 600s.
Okay.
I've got another 200 watts to go.
All right then, minute to go.
Yeah.
So
I just want to see 1,000 watts for 1 minute. Then it's okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm a long way from it, but I'd love to be able to do that one where you do 15 for 15, 10 for 30, 6 for 5 minutes, and then there's almost this kind of sweet spot where you can get all of those ones, and you might not win everything, but you're that's elite level. There's nothing getting the 8.
I can do. Not in a race. In races, I can do 10 for 30.
Yeah.
And usually I can bang a 13 for a 15, but I have done 15 in training.
Whoa!
That's what we want tonight. That's what we want
Come on, the Lemsip. Right, 25 seconds.
Yeah.
When do the first sprint come? 4K.
It's really well signposted, isn't it? This one.
Yeah,
so,
but it's only 4K.
Really
4K in. Right, everyone's getting up to speed. Good luck.
Yeah,
good luck, boys.
So a few dropped already.
Which is weird.
Oh,
I think they'll go for FTS.
Ah, shit, yeah.
Ah, yes, of course.
That's what I was thinking.
I really doubt they'll get it. All of the FTS so far today have come from front groups.
Yeah.
Good analysis, Alex.
Yeah, I'd be amazed if maybe there's an argument you absolutely roll round and then hit Libby as a sprint. But if you're good enough to do a good time up Libby, then you're probably good enough to get the whole way around, right?
Yeah.
So I've got a draft. Best time to use it before the sprint or recovering after, don't I?
Depends whether you go compete in it.
Got the burrito, boys.
Same.
Means you're doing an attack then, did you go long on the sprint?
I was going to say, I've not got a power up. If you want
I've got an arrow.
What we could do is, for the turn, I'll lead you out. If the two of us go together.
Yeah.
I've got an arrow.
There you go. I think as a team, it might be better to get one person fast through it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, on Friday when we were racing, attacking together in twos, that worked so well.
Yeah, I've got a feather, which, to be honest, I'm not sure I can be bothered to keep until.
Feather?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you glitched it.
They fucked up today, yeah.
You got the hacks.
Yeah. Well, apparently people were getting XP earlier, so as long as you don't, as long as you get power up.
I got nothing.
Yeah, you got XP then.
Yeah. Captain Lucky.
Yeah,
I'm on it. He's not getting on it. Love it.
It's quite early to go.
Well done, Ewan and Co. Yeah, nice. Yep, yep.
One's coming through.
Rolling off.
Here goes the early attack.
I wouldn't chase, to be honest. I think.
Nice, 1 kilometre, 1 kilometre. Oh, I'm going. Love it. Yeah.
Hitting
One
the
on
rest
your-
of us.
One on your wheel. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming through. I think I've got 12. Oh, no, I got 9. We're all in that front group.
Yep.
I'll push on the front.
Don't. Me and Yon in the back.
Well, Andy.
Oh,
Right. Back in.
I was about 20s with an arrow, so.
Any top 10?
Nah.
I don't
I
think
might have.
Say again,
11. I was in. It was like 14-7, 14-7. So I got no idea in. Yeah, could have been 7th, could have been 14th. I was 9th across the. I've got the 9th fastest through so far. Obviously, that's not a stick. But that was with
You
a
believe I got? I think I got over it. Not sure. A good warm up.
Are there no more power-ups now?
I got the
No.
helmet now.
Yeah,
I got a feather
yeah,
helmet. Yeah, I got the feather.
Oh, great, I don't do it again.
the feather and the sprint's all right actually, Jules. It helped me, particularly when you
Fine.
first put the power down. If you know what I mean. So as you stand
That's
up,
good
it's not as good as an aero, but
to know.
given you're quite light accelerating anyway, I think that gives you that like tiny bit of acceleration.
Yeah.
Doesn't keep you
I
there,
wondered
but
why it's so fast out the gate. What's the weight?
Did they catch you, Ron?
yeah, I think we all did actually. I think it just all swamped him.
Okay. I'm gonna make them work up the little rise here. I'm gonna go off the front.
Love it, love it.
Another's doing it as well.
But the guy did it last time. I think he was, wasn't it?
If anyone's got a burrito near the front, drop it.
No, we're all in a line, so we can keep killing ourselves.
Yeah, but we'll be helping you on.
Yeah, I think they work best where you yeah, like you say, you're chasing your own, but a bit nearer.
Just easy. Got one with me, so don't bother to go. I will go if I'm alone.
37 in the group.
$9.1k the next one. We know where it is anyway.
Yeah. It all just won't be go before the hairpin or after, really, isn't it?
Good question, good question.
I've got the aero, so I'm going to wait.
Same here.
But wait until the green line.
Yeah. And try more for a faster through the first line, I think. Not that I'll probably do either, but worry about max speed rather than. Safe.
Good job.
XP now, though. Still top 10. Fastest through. Burritos all over.
Well,
Dropped a few.
I'm in the front group, Paul.
Yeah.
Okay.
well, I gave that everything and I was nowhere.
I have an arrow.
Yeah, I don't know if the arrow helped me there. Well, it did, but I don't know how much I.
I had aero, I used it at 17.
I tried to save what I could. Dropped. You still got some of it. There's no sitting in.
So, Paul, where are you?
Just in the front group.
Yeah, Paul's with it.
Same on this side. I go on the rise. Just sit there.
Oh.
Good, you on? Again, burritos would be good if you got them. I don't.
No, I'm empty.
Yeah, you're no one is chasing. And the pack is not going hard.
Yeah, let's just sit in, boys, here, not do any effort at all.
About 1.5K to go. That's all.
One guy trying to come across, but he's going to get there.
Yeah, but know what? You want to carry on? You are being brilliant. Go, 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 go. Literally, you must have about 1K. Great work, Jon. Great work. You're in the distance. Go, 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 go.
All right. This is your cruising back here.
Doing good.
Back is only at 3.5. 3.5. Okay, speeding up a little bit. It's back now. Big gap though. We've got this.
No, it's done. It's done. Jon, just be careful when the attack joins you.
Long way to go. Come on. Come on.
Oh, it's Miles. He's off, mate.
There's other breakaway shields. Look at that. Burrito. Stop his mate. He's doing a good tactic.
Nicely done, boys. Nothing again.
I got nothing.
Nothing.
Oh shit.
Well done, Jon.
One or two, I'm not sure.
Amazing.
Well done, though. So if we're all in a group like this for the final sprint, I've got a couple of us to do that. Jon hasn't killed himself. Although whether they'll let you go if they see a couple of jerseys.
Yeah, if you start from the back though.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
My legs are going, so that's what I mean. If I attack with Jon from the back and do 500 metres for him flat out.
Yeah.
They're slowing down though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My time with an aero was the same as my time first time through without anything.
Okay. Let's see who's gonna follow me this time.
No.
Do you want me to come with or not?
No, no.
I could.
Just it. One more. Just it. Let them chase them.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
So who's going? So, wait, the
Jon's going.
Jon.
Just Jon.
Yeah, amazing.
Death by Jon.
Oh.
capitalising onto it. That's great technique.
I'm just hitting it.
Gaps opening up at the back.
Yeah. Great. We're getting them to work. Beautiful. I'm going for a long finish this time.
Okay.
Just let them pace me. Just be ready, boys. Nine. Come on.
Oh, dropped to 11 and fastest through.
Oh, stitch.
Remember that the fastest through segment leaderboard doesn't actually show the true rankings
Oh, did not. Okay.
because you could, in theory, get first, second, third, fourth, and fifth for one rider. But it only shows their best one.
Fair enough. Well, that would be more frustrating if I was definitely, well, if I
Yeah.
definitely was.
my third time through might have been all right then.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, I think.
Let's see if they have some juice left.
Oh, yes.
This will be a good time for Canada.
No one
Do we
wants
want, do we want company or we let anyone go on his own?
No, if there's two, they'll panic.
Okay.
Is he off?
Yeah. You're
Yeah,
clear.
I see him working. He's working. I'm waiting for him.
I think it's coming back.
Yeah, waiting.
So if I saw it right, you'll think what 7 or 8? I think it was pass this across the line.
Yeah. I just want to see someone chasing me. He's a waiter. I will go. But then I start that early. There's no point. Okay, so they go each time on me. The Swedish team.
It's almost like they know you're going to try it. Yeah. Bjorn, on the time when you got away, what power were you doing?
Around 7 up here, and then just around 5. You need like 7-8 seconds.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, we've got someone else going.
Okay.
Got a big group now.
Go up there.
Yeah, all the time it's doing 40, I think Jason's going.
No one's chasing yet.
Again, he's going to do it.
I think we did well there, boys. We might have had 4 top 10s.
Okay, 27.7. Next sprint.
What is it?
Broad Street.
27.7.
And it's a longer sprint.
No, shorter.
Yeah. So,
It's a shorter.
I've got a burrito. Tactical use.
Chip out.
Are we all still in? I think we are, aren't we?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. I didn't go too close all the way to this point. I just got second.
Well, we got four in the top 10.
well done, guys.
More than that. We've got 6,
Maybe
aren't we?
more. Maybe it's 5.
Either everyone's knackered, or they're saving themselves for this one.
I'm a bit knackered.
I'm not feeling too bad, but it's that. Do I save it for Libby? We'll see.
I think you want to go with it.
Yeah.
At least go with the sprint. I think it could break up over the lip.
It's a longer sprint. You've really got to.
No, mate, it's 200 metres.
It's short.
Yeah. It just looks longer because it's just like a long straight bit.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just 60 metres longer than the last one. Sorry.
It is. Yeah, because the last one's 220.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is 260. Or should I?
You see, you know on the previous laps where it goes left and then left up the hill?
Yeah.
Instead of going left up the second hill, you just go straight on. And then there's the corner into the sprint.
It's probably about the duration from the hairpin, isn't it? From the one we're
Yeah.
doing. Yeah. Which in fairness is where the sprint starts anyway, isn't it?
So if you boys wanted to go a bit early, I'll hit the burrito and then just try and hang on at the back, get out of your way.
Could try that.
Only if it,
I don't know, because like on that last one, we had me, Miles, well, Jorn was in the front 10, me, Miles, and Watts went far away. Like, I think we could have had 4 in the top 10 there, or at least 4 in the top 12, you know what I mean?
yeah,
We could
okay.
take it on absolute.
I must have been quick to
Brilliant.
the segments. I started at the back and ended up at the front of the group. So
Uh,
Yeah, but I've done okay with arrows, but you know, it's been it. I've just been the.
oh no, I mean it's not a terrible one to do, but yeah, I would, yeah.
I would do it mid-sprint just to prevent anyone from behind you trying to get on your draft.
Yeah.
Half a K.
right.
I'm gonna get a bloody burrito for Libby though, aren't I?
Kelvin, you want to get in front of me?
Yeah. I got a burrito.
Oh, nothing.
The gap opened up.
Yep.
Thank God it's downhill.
I fucked that one up.
Oh,
Did you get back in, Miles? You didn't, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah. I thought that was gone at once.
Everyone's in.
that's my best one yet. Oh. I got better on tired legs.
For the piss test at the end, Waddy. That Lemsit might. Care for the piss test at the end. That Lemsit might get you positive.
It's the tramadol and cocaine I'm worried about.
I got skate, boys.
Well,
Are you going,
I've got an
Jon?
aero for going uphill. Perfect.
There is a flat bit, isn't there, where the arrows might come in handy. Might be too late by then.
Yeah, the bottom bit's
Yeah.
draftable.
Can't do any harm.
It'll just cheer me up.
Well, I see 1 minute PRs from everyone.
Yeah.
Get it out now.
One case of the hairpin, 1.5 to the start of the segment.
Wish I had a feather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also win it feather.
Whoever had it should have saved it for this.
If you got it, you've got it. You nailed it. Come on, you can give it false sense security.
Yeah.
Come on, Jorn, you've got this.
That's it.
There we go.
Sorry, boys. I didn't have it yet.
Please, that.
My bike was stuck in a gear that I could hardly turn a pedal. That was unbelievable.
Oh,
There's definitely a gear selection one in there, isn't there? That I was like fucking about. Yeah.
It's like being stuck in like the 11 and just hardly turn the pedals. Oh fuck!
I didn't have it in the end, boys. There was nothing.
You came through late. You'd have gone longer. I reckon you could have done that because you came past me.
I thought I had more in the bank, but
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, no, I think you timed it perfectly, but yeah, not if it's that last.
I didn't have
5
nothing
seconds,
for the
yeah.
kick. No.
Yeah.
When I was about to, on the left corner, my plan was just to kick off, but there was nothing more.
oh man.
you can't pick up on that climb.
Well, that was a good result from you, mate, as well, considering you were talking about not being up.
Yeah. I just stopped feeling that go up and then go again.
I went with the tactic of just get as long as possible and then put 311 and just ground it up there.
Yeah.
I didn't look at what
Oh man.
looking down at the pedals and grinding.
Oh, that was horrendous.
Wellington, that was an amazing job.
Oh, it's a tough course, that, isn't it? Especially with sprints in it.
Well, it's almost sprint sort of lull you in. You've done an effort. It doesn't feel like it because you recover. You are completing that. I mean, it's different. Like you already went harder, longer. But I did 232 foot average. So it's like that's cool. But yeah,
Nice.
there's a lot of red for that though.
Yeah, quite right. It takes it out of you. Oh.
Yeah, my last bit is just like solid breath. The thing is, I was doing 7 or 8. I was going faster, doing more power into the bottom corner. It's just crazy.
You were 2 places ahead of me, Paul.
Right.
Yeah, I went max early. Looked up thinking I can see the finish line, and it was like, fuck, it's 2 bends away.
Yeah.
Horrible
I
feeling.
think a lot of people did that though, because it's like I was like, shit, I'm too far back here, and then I went past the load, and then did the opposite. Where I was like, shit, I shouldn't be this far forward, and that's when like Jordan and a couple of other guys came past them.
Yeah. You just got to think on the climb, they're not travelling as fast.
No.
You don't capture as quickly.
Yeah.
I used my aero into the bottom of the hill and gave it everything till there. And
That's
then
a
just
good
looked
idea.
at the hill and went, oh, bollocks. Just hung on there.
Yeah.
I was trying to get the fastest through segment, but everything failed.
You can't be far off that.
Yeah, I was going to say, you'll probably be higher on that than you were on the finish line, I'd imagine.
Oh, I know my
Yeah.
legs are wobbly now.
Because you were probably about. I'll be interested to see actually, because we weren't right. A lot of us weren't right at the front, and so that could move you up. Like if someone beat you by 2 seconds, you went in 2 seconds after.
Good point.
Yeah.
Oh, shit me.
Oh,
I think I was the last, wasn't I? And I was 20th.
Oh, so if we were all 20, that's a really good result, isn't it? 'Cause-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great result.
6th in the top 20.
Great
Yeah.
result.
And we picked up some intermediates as well. I wouldn't be surprised if we went second or third on the intermediates as well. Because, I mean, it's hard to tell because you can't see how many of the other groups were stacking 2 or 3, but there were.
Yeah.
We definitely got a few. Sure.
Yeah.
I think we certainly had the highest. Well, we must have had one of the highest percentage of riders in the front group
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't drop anyone.
I think I might have a little lie down.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, you think you've
my
earned
legs are
that.
wobbling. That's a different kind of thing, isn't it? It's as you said, Kelvin. It's like it's just a sheer sprint. It's like attritional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My legs are wobbling. I'd rather do an FTP test.
Yeah.
Well, funny you should say that. There's Innsbruck coming up in a couple of. That's not
Yeah, that is a FTP test. That's on the 10th.
Yeah, that's,
Next week's the
Oh,
TTT on
Yeah.
figure of 8.
I've got to miss that one, but I'll be back for Innsbruck.
I was
Sure.
I was having to think for the TTT. What often happens with the team time trials is that I never really get my full FTP out. And like the last TTT, I really sort of struggled. So what I was thinking was, until we've got over the climbs, if I try and say sit second wheel the whole time and keep a constant pace, and then I've got more chance of being there towards the end or can give
Just
more.
rotate around you.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
because I was one of the teams that passed me when I got dropped by you guys. They weren't doing the same amount of power as you guys, but yet they were going faster. Because I think more people in the group were doing a higher average. So plus there's only 6. Plus we just need to start off a bit steadier. But you know.
Yeah, but I think after the order, I think that I think Jules following me probably wasn't. That probably would have worked when I was 61 kilos, if you know what I mean. But now that I'm that bit heavier,
Yeah.
like it's slightly different. Yeah. Combination.
Because then at least I'd get over the hills and I could put a bigger effort in when everybody else is getting knackered, or do some longer pulls on the bits after the hills.
Yeah, well, I think basically what we want to do is so no one's getting too knackered before it's their turn. It's okay to getting tired when it's your turn, but that's why I think like I was probably going too hard or too long. See what I mean? I was
I know.
didn't help. It was wearing
At the
it out.
start, you were sort of like doing minute turns, and it feels it's like when you do a time trial. You feel like, I could easily be banging out 400 watts here. But the trouble is, when you get 10 minutes into it, all of a sudden you go, oh shit. And the lactate too soon, and your heart rate's rocketed. You're like,
And in reality, I think also I was doing a kind of like having done loads of 8s as group of 8 for a while. To get like if you drop a couple in a 6, you're then on all the time. Whereas I probably should have, saved some back for when everyone was struggling rather than
and that
the
thing
way
is,
around.
I was trying to keep up and do the 5.5 watts. It was for based on my weight, it's too much because I'm doing 500 watts, and it's just I don't have that fitness at the minute. I can do at times, but I'm just not fit enough at the moment. So I'd rather get out like an average sort of 4.4, 4.5 for the whole thing rather than 4, where I'm sort of blown up, but I've not got everything out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just doing over-unders and you can't quite hold it.
Yeah. Well, usually it's overs, but...
I think it's also because just because you're a heavier rider, you do get more... Whilst I know you say it's hard, when you're in the back, you do get a lot more recovery.
You do, yeah.
Which is why your average watts is like below 4. Whereas like I do a team time trial and I'm like 4.4 because even in sixth position I'm putting out relatively higher percentage of my FTP. But I think that's a good call, Paul. Because if you can sustain 5 watts a kilo for 40 minutes,
well, not quite that.
Well, you know what I mean. Okay, well, like 4.5.
Yeah.
Or for 40 minutes, which is doable. I mean,
just take some of the sting out of, because like when I was following Jorn through some of the hard bits in second place behind him, I was doing 5.5 to 6, sat in his draft.
Yeah.
Or to catch so.
You should be able to do at least if you target 90%. If you target 90% of your FTP for the entire duration of the ride, I mean, okay, you got hills. You can sustain 90% for 40 minutes for sure.
Exactly.
And that's going to be over 4 watts a kilo.
Yeah.
And that'll probably be a good anchor pace for the team.
Yeah.
So it's worth a try for the first half, and then we can, because that's it. You need to feel fresh for the second half to get everything out.
Well, that's it. Yeah, I think you do. The danger is you go too fast, and then there's either not enough of you, or you worn yourself out too much in the second half, isn't it? It's like you need like the first quarter to feel too easy.
Yeah.
Because and I think that's so because if that feels too easy, you've then got some left, haven't you?
Yeah.
Whereas if you're struggling in the first quarter, it's like
you can lose a lot on the hills as well.
Yeah.
Whereas
it slips away. That's what happened, wasn't it? We were like third fastest or second fastest on the first segment, weren't we? And then dropped to
So you don't need to be. We were fastest at that first bit by quite a chunk, or one of the fastest.
Yeah.
You sort of think,
Unfortunately, you were down to 5 riders after the first 5k because someone dropped off.
That's the point.
Yeah.
They didn't tell us on the end of the second lap before the next guy went as well. He was a useless.
Well, I completely blew up at the end, my bike. I had no idea what was going on. I was just trying to change down gear, and it was like I nearly stopped. That was mental.
Mate, I think I did stop. I think I stopped, got off, had a bar, and got back on.
Waddington, the answer to the question of the alcohol-free beer is Erdinger.
Oh right, Erdinger's nice.
They get that away, like at the end. I got given a bottle of that at the end of the marathon.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, they market it as a refreshing isotonic drink, the cheeky bastards.
I like it. Erdinger's a nice beer as well, isn't it? So.
Actually, it's beautifully brewed. I think it contains less than 0.5%. So I think from British standards, it's not alcohol-free, but it is.
Yeah.
And
Brooklyn Special Effects, that's my favourite.
Oh, okay.
Effects, it's a hoppy lager, but it's a 0.4.
Nice.
So that's highly recommended.
Oh man,
to be honest, you're as well just drinking some Tetleys. There's nothing much in that anyway.
Yeah, exactly. You can do gallons of the stuff.
Yeah.
I've got some in the fridge which I bought for the weekend and didn't drink. I was like, I'm not going to drink properly. Then actually ended up doing it, going for it. But it's this one called Small Beer. So it's like 2.5%. So the logic is it's sort of like, you can drink twice as much because it's half the strength. And I had very good reviews. I've not tried it yet.
That's like we went through last week. There's a place in Leeds, a restaurant called Home, which and it's all fine dining. So we came home hungry, but the wine was some really nice wines. But I really like even just having like cheap Italian table wine, because it's just something that you can drink at any time of day, and
with breakfast,
quite refreshing.
Oh mate, I'll say to someone who's in the wine trade, expensive wine is mainly overrated.
Yeah.
A lot of them you're just getting more extract and more concentration, and it doesn't make it a nicer drink.
No, luckily
it makes it more interesting, right?
It makes it more interesting if that's what you want. Yeah. Just make it a better drink.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, I think the night was about 200 and odd quid, and the wine was, I don't know, 50, 60 quid. And that was just like one of the cheap bottles. And it was nice.
Nice markup.
It was, stupid markup on it. But
by the way, I think we just need to have a moment just to appreciate Jorn's third effort, well, a couple of the efforts, but especially the third. When he got away, that's insanity.
It is, isn't it? Pushing 7 for a bit.
And then
Sorry.
holding 5. Good man.
I like the bit though where I think it might have been the second time that it had gone away. Or it was just after the second sprint, and I could see him coming back through the bunch, and I was having all on to just keep the pedals turning.
Yeah.
Right, can I wind it up? And I'm like, no! I was, you see them like in the Tour de France, and they might be like half a wheel off somebody, and they just can't close that. And there, I was out of the saddle, going up into the biggest gear, trying to roll it around, going, "Come back through wheel, please, come back."
I'll tell you